Hey, what's up, y'all? I know it's been a while since I did a video. I was gonna do one a while back, but I don't know, things just got delayed. And anyhow, I'm finally doing another one. This is a pretty big update from last time. Last time we talked, I think I was starting training, or I just finished orientation. Yeah. I'm now done with training. Today was my first day on my own, and I guess I could start with the training. Training took me about 3 weeks, and it's pretty. I don't know. It's pretty basic. I mean, you go out, you start your morning, Monday morning. Usually, I mean, we didn't have to leave out on a Sunday. Sometimes you might have to leave out on a Sunday. Like my first day today, I actually left last night. And took off from Florida to from Auburndale, Florida to Jacksonville, Florida to pick my load up, my first load, and then I headed to North Charleston, South Carolina from there. So anyway, without jumping around too much, as I said, in training, it's pretty basic. We just started on Monday mornings, about 4 in the morning. I had to train out of state. I trained in North Carolina. As I think I mentioned before, I'm from Florida, but I trained in North Carolina. And you do get, like I said, you do get paid double for that, for getting paid for training out of state. And they will reimburse you if you have a rental car, or I guess if you fly. I don't know. I didn't fly. I just rented a car. They are reimbursing me for that, but they'll reimburse you at the end of your training. So don't be expecting that money. It doesn't come on your check either. They send you a separate check in the mail. Like, it doesn't get direct deposit or nothing like that. And they also give you the gas mileage, and that is also included with the reimbursement. So, but it's at the end of your training after it's all said and done. What else? There's also, I don't even know. After you do your training, when you're done with your trainer, you'll go back to your terminal. You'll contact your terminal manager, and you'll go ahead and set up your, I guess, road test, whatever you call it. And it's basically, you'll go pick up a load. I mean, mine was kind of far, but I had to pick up a load. I had to drop and hook a trailer and everything, and go back. And I mean, it took maybe half the day. It wasn't too bad. Some of them might be shorter, some might be longer, I don't know, but it took about half the day. But before that, you do have to call the safety people, and you have to do a safety interview, basically saying whatever you've learned. They'll ask you a bunch of questions like, did your trainer show you how to do this? And obviously you say yeah, and I mean, you might want to know it. But it's pretty easy. I mean, they'll ask you quite a few questions, but they're pretty easy if you pay attention. During training, it's really not that hard. I think my biggest struggle was remembering this stupid Qualcomm thing. Look, this thing right here, that thing. I had to get used to that. That's not something I'm used to from any kind of job I've done. I don't know. I've never dealt with something like that. So I mean, I'm not I know how to handle technology, but I just can't sometimes remember to put myself off duty and all this other stuff. But now I'm getting the hang of it, and so that all that is out of the way. Now I'm going to get into as far as me being on my own for the first time. So like I said, I left out last night on a Sunday night. I could have left out earlier on Sunday and probably got down here and maybe got to my delivery early and just been on a regular schedule today. But that's just it comes with the learning. So I'm learning how to plan my stuff. So now I'm about to take my break, my off-duty 10-hour break during the middle of the day. It's like 10 o'clock right now, and I'm about to just chill for 10 hours. I still don't have another load, so I have no clue if it's going to come in tonight or if it's going to come in the morning, but that's probably due to my bad planning. So they're probably going to give me a load in the morning, so I got to chill here the whole entire night, which sucks because I'm not making any mileage, you know. But it is what it is, and I'm learning. So on to the next, my truck. I actually got really lucky, or blessed. I got really blessed. God was looking out for me. I got a newer truck. It's awesome. I mean, it's a international. It's 2018, I believe. It had 50,000 miles on it when I got it. The battery did have to be jumped off, but I think that was because somebody was in here and left like the dome light and a couple other things on before I got it. But yeah, I mean, I'll show you around. That's my bed. That's just a spare blanket. Don't laugh at it. It's not manly. So you got all this cabinet space. I gotta do some more shopping. I mean, got a little table, whatever. You got this little thing. It's basically a closet. You can hang up your stuff, whatever. I'm not gonna have any kind of clothes out here that I'm gonna be wearing that nice, and I'm gonna be hanging them up because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, you get dirty and you get sweaty doing this job, doing flatbed. So don't come out here expecting to be all, you know, high class and all that. I mean, but now one thing I got, I'm gonna go ahead and warn you on this too. One thing I got kind of like, I guess shocked with maybe, is the fact that when I was on training, we really didn't. I mean, I think I had like a chance to take 2 or 3 showers for the whole entire week. Well, 1 week, and then the next week I think we got one almost every day. Me, while I'm on my own, I mean, I know, you know, the wheels need to be turning. If they ain't turning, you ain't earning. You know, I know all that, but cleanliness is my thing. I don't like being dirty. I mean, I don't like it. A lot of things come from it. So I drove all the way. After I dropped off my first load today, I drove all the way out here to a Love's where I'm gonna obviously get a shower and freshen up because I sweated. You know, I sweated a lot today. But yeah, just FYI, you're going to sweat. You're gonna get dirty. Expect it. I would get you some good gloves. The gloves that they provide you don't last very long. They're little cheap cotton gloves. I already threw them away. They didn't last me but maybe a week. Just get you some good, you know, standard gloves. And as far as training and everything and going to orientation, I don't know if I put it in the first video, but definitely get you some boots. You ain't got to get nothing crazy. Just get something cheap like those right there. Freaking Walmart. I think they were like $20. Not bad at all. And they're plenty comfortable. I don't wear them the whole time. I just wear them if I go on like a job site that requires me to have boots, then I'm gonna wear those. But most of the time, I wear these little weird looking things. They're comfortable. I'm comfortable when I drive. But back to the storage. Here is another like cabinet, pantry, whatever you want to call it. You can obviously store whatever you want to store in these things. I got some books in there and safety handbooks and stuff like that. 2 sweaters. Another little table right here. Some baby wipes. You're gonna need those too, trust me. There's a little TV mount. I'm probably gonna hook that up at some point. Give me a little TV in here or something. Down here you got a little table for when you wanna, you know, have a meal, a nice meal, I guess. Candlelit dinner by yourself, whatever you want to do. Weird like that, I don't know. And you know, got all the space you need for some storage. The organization here, you can't credit me because I'm not that organized. I suck at that. So this is all due to my fiance. She's a lot better at that than I am. So Don't think I'm Mr. Squared Away. I'm not. And you got this little fridge. Now, I was told when I asked, my trainer and a couple other people that the truck I'd be getting, I wouldn't get a fridge in my truck. They wouldn't provide it. I would have to buy my own. Well, I was wrong. I don't know about the older trucks, but at least the newer ones, I'm assuming they come with a fridge because that was in here when I got in here. And I mean, it does the job. It's nice. It's got a little bit of space. It's nothing crazy, but it works. I'm happy with it. So, what more can you say there? You got a lot more space up here, storage. Obviously, you got your curtains that go. You got curtains that go all around your window, and then you got these big ones that go across here and just close off this part. So I mean, you can close it all, you can close just the middle, whatever you want to do. You got more storage right here, storage up here, plenty of storage. You got storage right there. You got another little compartment here. This is where some people put their CB. I don't have one of those yet. And then same thing over here, storage over here. You got all these fancy buttons. This is all, I'm going to leave it to you to figure that out when you get your own truck. But I mean, there's, you got the dome lights. It gets plenty bright in here. You ain't got to worry about anything, about it being too dark in your truck or anything like that. So, and depending on what kind of truck you get, if you get an older one or a newer one, mine came with the window shade things, so nobody can see in here when I'm, sleeping, getting my beauty rest. Got both of them. Got a little light here. That's the one that somebody left on and it died. And then you got, this is all for your tri-pack. Not really sure about this one yet. I'm still learning stuff. I don't know. This is, I guess that's part of the tri-pack too. I'm gonna figure it out. But this one right here, this is when you cut on the tri-pack, you can hear it running right now. But when you cut off the truck, you cut on the tri-pack that's on the back right hand side, and you just have to hit this power button and it'll kick on. It only runs with the truck off. I mean, if you cut the truck on and that's going, it'll cut that off, and you'll have to cut it back on when you cut the truck off. They don't run together. So, and one more thing before I forget, this truck had plug-ins. You got two of them, plenty. You got little AC vents down here, and you also got light. Light on the floor. You got a little button you can hit to make the light come on. I know the way my trainer had his set up, up here, he had a microwave. He had a microwave up here, and I think he had like a cooler on this side. You obviously can set it up the way you want. I don't think any of them come with a microwave. Mine didn't, so I think that was his personal one. Me personally, just advice, I would look into, like, what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna get a microwave because microwaving your food is actually not very good for you. But I would look into those little small griddles, like the flat top little grills, the electric ones you can plug in. Just saying, you can cook plenty of food on that. The only problem you gotta do is just clean it. So, just a word of advice. And I think that's about it. I mean, they give you all your supplies, triangles. They give you an extra strap, but you got plenty of those. Trust me. And if I miss anything, I mean, you're gonna get in your truck, you're gonna do your thing and scan it and find out what's what. Be curious. I mean, I was. As soon as I got in, I was like a kid in a candy shop. I mean, it's cool. I love it. So, yeah, if you got any questions, like I said in the first one, just drop it in the comment section. I'll try my best to answer it. Now that I have contacts, with people here, if I don't know something, ask me anyway, and I will try to find out for you. Because like I said, I can ask my trainer or something. Anything you want to know. As my experience right now, as far as how I feel about it, it seems like a pretty good job. It's honest work. You're gonna work. You're gonna get. It's physical. You ain't no sitting in the truck. You know, you're gonna have to do some work. The tarps are a little heavy. I mean, I wouldn't go trying to manhandle it. You know, just be smart. You know, use leverage however you want to. If you want to manhandle it, go ahead. Whatever. But I would definitely. I mean, if you have some back problems, I would definitely get a back brace. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, like I said, if you need anything answered, just drop a comment and I'll try to answer it for you. Alright. And I'll probably be doing another video as I go along. I'll probably wait about a week. I think I'm going to do a video at the end of this week and let y'all know how the whole week went. I'm not going to do one every day. That'd be stupid. So, I'm going to do one at the end of the week and let you know how many miles I've done. And by the way, I did just from Sunday night to today, I've already done 492. Yeah, I think it was 492, which is pretty good. So I'm gonna let you know at the end of the week how much I get total and all that other stuff. So, all right, y'all have a good evening.